Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is Ryan Knows Tech with TechInform.us, our technology blog, and we're here today with the new iMac. Apple has updated their flagship desktop line today. What would that be? The 3rd of May, 2011. It's Tuesday. I was looking at it this morning. It looks like it's got some pretty nice updates here. Apple did not change their homepage of apple.com. I'm actually surprised they left it talking about the white iPhone. But after 10 months, I guess they didn't want to make that only be a little weak debut there. So here it is, kind of a new take on how this works. I knew that on the iPad, it was really cool. You could flip through these images, and they're coming all around. So nice to see that on Apple's site. They're talking about the ultimate all-in-one, goes all out. They've decked it out with some awesome performance. And looking at the performance in relation to the price, it doesn't actually look that bad, which is something that at least months and years ago was something that you had to worry about with Apple. You were paying a lot of money and you weren't getting a whole lot of performance. Well, they've changed that. These machines are very powerful. All of them have quad-core Intel Core i5 series processors or Intel Core i7 series available on the higher-end 15 and 17, I believe. We'll be taking a look at that now. Just like before, you have a 21.5 and a 27-inch iMac. The 27 starting at $1,700 and the 21.5-inch iMac starting at $1,200. Definitely not too bad. 1080p on the 21-inch, and then 2560 by 1440 on the 27-inch. My problem with that is the fact, how do you find desktop wallpapers? Like, honestly, how do you find a desktop wallpaper that fits on a 2560 by 1440 display? Everything out there is 1080p, so it's going to look bad. However, that would definitely not stop me from buying one. 27 inches is an amazing display. If you haven't seen one of these, you've got to go to the Apple Store or Best Buy or any place that sells these and just look at it. The quality of the display, the quality of the entire machine on both models is really beautiful. The aluminum and the glass just looks awesome. So the baseline processors are the 2.5 quad core. These are 6 megs of level 3 cache, which is insane. That is found in the baseline $1,200 21.5 inch. For $1,500, you get a 2.7 gigahertz quad i7, and you can also get a 2.8 gigahertz quad core i7 only at the Apple Online Store, which is interesting. So I guess they want you to buy them online, or you can probably go to the Apple Store retail and put in an order for it. You might not have them there, though. Probably going to carry the ones that sell more, which are, of course, the ones that are cheaper. I believe the processor update from the 2.8 i5 to the 2.8, or from the 2.7 i5, excuse me, to the 2.8 i5, I believe that's a $200 upgrade. For most people, you're not going to notice it. For video and all those people that do all that kind of crap, you might. On the 27-inch, you've got a 2.7 gigahertz Intel Core i5 quad core. That's your basic processor. And then on the higher end 17-inch for just under $2,000, you get a 3.1 i5 upgradable to a 3.4 i7, which is nuts. Definitely love to have that. And then you've got your RAM here. They all come standard with 4 gigabytes of 1333 DDR3 memory. It's the same RAM they put in their MacBook Pros today. It is 2 times 2 gig. You can put 8 gigs in there for $200 or 16 gig for, I believe, $600. Very expensive to get 16 gig, but I'm hoping to see those prices drop. Storage, basic on the lower end model is 500 gigs, 7200 RPM. That should be more than enough for most people. A terabyte, you can get that. You can also get 256 solid state drives and a 2 terabyte drive if you get the higher end 21.5 inch model. And then your lower end 27 inch models, a terabyte, 7200 RPM. You can get a 2 terabyte drive in that or a 256 gig. And then your higher end model is the same 1 terabyte, 7200 RPM with the same options there. Graphics, looks like they're all AMD Radeon HD 6750 mobile. That's 512 megs of GDDR5 memory. On the higher end model, you can get a gigabyte or even 2 with the 6970 mobile. Again, AMD Radeon. So those are incredible graphics cards, but to drive those high resolution, massive 27-inch displays, as well as a cinema display, which you can hook up to this, you're definitely going to need that. It's got an HD FaceTime camera. That's cool. You can put up to a 1600p 30-inch display on there. Same speakers. Connections, I believe it's all the same, excluding the 2 new Thunderbolt ports. They're 10 gigabits apiece. They're pretty much a mini display port. Found them on the new MacBook Pros a few weeks ago. So that's definitely good to see in terms of using monitors. I'm guessing you could still use that as a monitor output. I don't know, though. It might just be dedicated Thunderbolt, in which case we may see Thunderbolt hardware becoming more prominent over the next few weeks, months, and of course years. So it's still got 802.11n wireless and Bluetooth. You can take your pick. You're going to get the Apple wireless keyboard, and then you have your pick between the Magic Mouse and the trackpad, both of which I have. If you do not already have a Magic Mouse, I'd go with that. If you already have one, you might as well take the trackpad. It's a fun thing to have, but definitely not a replacement for the Magic Mouse. Try to make this video quick. Let me know what you think. Those are the new iMacs. Definitely interested. I really like what they've done with it. It looks like a lot of power for the money. I'm really glad to see they're making these machines very competitive with other higher end desktop machines. It's awesome to see that. And yeah, if I had $1 million in the bank, I'd go buy one. So thanks for watching this. Our website is techinform.us. My Twitter is twitter.com/JamesRSchultz. And tonight, hopefully you'll see this before we go live. It'll be 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, which would be 5 to 6 p.m. West Coast Time if you're smart and wealthy to live out there. It's ustream.tv/user/techinformus. We'll be there for a little bit. And then our TechInform Twitter is twitter.com/techinformus. All those links are down below in my new and improved description box. Thing that I copy and paste in their box thing. Okay, so again, thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.